Now let's consider a space force system, and here what we are going to do? We are going to calculate the coordinates of the points. So let's say this weight is supported by 3 cables and the points are A, B and C. The distances are also given. So let's consider this is a space force system. Here this weight is balanced by 3 cables OA, OB and OC. So here we have to find out the first of all coordinates. After finding the coordinates, which will be helpful for calculation of the unit vector along that direction. So we have to find out the coordinates of each point O, A, B and C. So how do we find this coordinate system? How do we find these coordinates? So by using these distances. So here, how to find out the coordinates? So these distances are parallel to one of the axes and shown up to the point. So here, to calculate, let us say the coordinate for the point O. So to calculate the coordinate for point O, first of all, which coordinate? What is the sequence that we write? X, Y and Z. So for the x distance, we need to find out the distance which is parallel to x-axis and which relates to the point O. So everywhere in this figure we can see over this related to this point O, this 20 meter is the distance and which is parallel to the x-axis. So first coordinate point, it is 20 for the O. Then the Y. So we will see, so it is Y, it is vertical axis. So vertical it is 5 meter and it is below the coordinate axis, that is origin, and hence what we can say, so Y it is 5 meter below the origin. So it will be minus 5. It is the coordinate of this point O. Now the next point for this point O, it is Z. So we have to see the distance which is relates to the point O and which is parallel to the Z axis. So it is 10 meter only. So here we will write the coordinate of this point O as 20 minus 5 and 10, where X, Y and Z. So this is the coordinates of point A, point O. So the next point A. So for the point A, so it is in the YZ plane. So we need only Y and Z distances. So X will be 0. So for this point A, first of all it will be 0 because this point A lies in XY plane. So how do we know that? Because we can see this point A relates to these distances are only in X and Y direction, and there is no distance along the Z direction given. So and in the figure also you can see this is balanced. So this act like a vertical wall. So here this is the plane YZ. So X distance is 0 and then Y. For the Y we have to see the parallel line to the Y and which relates to the point A. So here we can see this is the 10 meter height from the Z axis. Z is also perpendicular and hence it is the 10 meter. From the Z axis in the positive Y direction it is 10 meter. So the coordinate will be 0 and 10. 10 is in the Y direction. So now along the Z direction, so there is 15 meter and 20 meter, but only one it is related to the point A, that is 20 meter and which is parallel to Z axis. So the coordinate for this A will be, Z coordinate will be 20. So the coordinates for the point A will be 0, 10 and 20. Similarly for B, it is also lying in YZ plane. So parallel to Y axis the distances are 10 and 10 meter. So total height is 20 meter. So here the Y coordinate for this B, it will be 20. And what will be the X coordinate? It will be 0 of course. 0 and 20 are the coordinates. Now Z coordinate, again line parallel to Z axis and relates to only point B. So this is the 15 meter which is parallel to the Z axis and relates to the point B. So the Z coordinate will be 15. So the coordinates for this B will be 0, 20 and 10. 0, 20 and 15. So similarly for the C point lies in the xy plane. So the Z coordinate will be 0. So here we can write first x coordinate. So x means line parallel to the or distances parallel to the x axis, that is 15 meter. So x coordinate will be 15. Now y coordinate. So distances which is parallel to y axis and relates to the point C, that is only 10 meter. So 10 and Z we know it is in xy plane and hence Z coordinate will be 0. So these are the distances which are parallel to the each of the axis relates to the one of the point, and hence we can calculate the coordinates of this system. After calculating the coordinates of each point, you can calculate unit vector along each line, but direction is important. If you are considering point of concurrence is this and directions like OA, OB and OC. If we consider these are the three ropes or strings attached to this weight which is balancing, then the tension will be generated and which is away from the point O if you are considering the point O. So you have to calculate the force vector. You have to calculate the force vector for F OA is equal to magnitude of this and unit vector along OA. So you have to write this one equation of the force vector, because you know the coordinates and you know next minus previous or second point minus first point. Like this you can calculate the unit vector and write it in terms of I, J, K. So this will be in terms of I, J, K. Okay. So after writing the first equation for OA vector, then we have to write force vector for OB. So here for OB, so next coordinates minus previous coordinates, that is how you can calculate the unit vector and write down a complete unit vector equation. So that will be our equation number 2. Similarly, you have to write the force vector equation for OC, and this is your equation number 3. Similarly, you have to write the force vector equation for this load W. So this is example where this load W is balanced by these 3 cables, and hence you have to write. So after writing the force vector equation for OA, similarly you have to write the force vector equation for OB, force vector equation for OC. So this will be your equation number 3. So these are the equations for the force vector, and here we have written the force vector equation for OA, OB and OC. So we know, so this is the load in this problem supported by these 3 cables, and this load will act truly in downward direction. And so the fourth equation will be, it is W vector, so that is the load and it is acting in truly in downward direction. So this load value, so let's say some constant, and it will be in K direction. So this will be your fourth equation. So after this we have to apply the conditions of equilibrium, that is summation fx is equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0 and summation fz is equal to 0. So here for the summation fx is equal to 0, we have to combine or equate this x component from each of this force vector and equate it to 0. Similarly, we will get other 3 equations which are conditions of equilibrium, and from this you can calculate the unknowns. So this is what we have completed about the equilibrium force system. So this is the example. So thank you.